The gridirons around Mishawaka. This is 16 Sports Extra, brought to you by Monteith's Best One Tire and Auto Care.
It's Friday night, and that means 16 Sports Extra. I'm Jackson Neal. That's Sabrina Hoover. And well, Sabrina, we have such a great schedule of games here tonight.
Yeah, definitely. That's right, Jackson. Big matchups in Indiana and Michigan. Let's start things off with at Mishawaka, where the Cavemen opened up conference play, hosting Concord. And guys, this one was back and forth, as you would expect, between these two talented teams. Mishawaka's first drive ended in a field goal, so the Cavemen are up 3-0 at this point. But time for Concord to respond. Bo Brunner, perfect throw right into the hands of Mark Herman. The Minutemen take the lead here 7-3. But that didn't last long. Cavemen trusting old reliable Landon Snyder. He keeps it himself, and he is into the end zone for 6. But again, I said this was back and forth, and I sure meant that. Derek Gomez with possession for Concord. Now, sorry for the poor camera work here. I had to get out of the way. I didn't want to get killed, but he gets tackled into the end zone to regain the lead here. But now let's fast forward to the third quarter. Both of these teams have talented running backs, and here's one of those talented backs. Caden O'Neal, he is off to the races. Ain't no one in front of him, too. Mishawaka makes it 31-21. Now to the fourth we go. Bo Brunner looking for a man. He finds one. Chase Thompson and the Minutemen retake the lead 34-31. But once again, guys, we are not done yet. Snyder again leaping over. He's into the end zone. I mean, talk about the effort on both of these teams. But here's where it all mattered. Concord trailing by 4. 4th and 3, under 5 to play. Bo Brunner, nowhere to go. Throws in the back of the end zone. Incomplete pass. And the Cavemen win this one 38-34 in a back-and-forth contest. What a huge win for Keith Kinder and this squad.
We got 3 stops in the second half and didn't get one in the first, right? They went 3 for 3 in the first half. And here's the best part, Sabrina. They converted a 4th and 3 on a 35-yard pass, and we still got a 4th down stop in the red zone. I'm incredibly proud of our kids and our program. They're impossible to defend. You have to guess, you have to gamble, and sometimes you hope you guess right, and sometimes you don't. But I love our group. I love this program. I'm just really proud of it.
All right, great matchup right there. But it wasn't the only big game happening over there in Mishawaka.
That's right, Sabrina, as the mention from Keith Kinder.
Yeah,
where the other one was going on over at Penn High School, where the Kingsmen welcomed in the South Bend Riley Wildcats and both teams' NIC opener. How about a picture-perfect night out there
Beautiful.
at Penn High School? Doesn't get better than that. And the Kingsmen offense was clicking. Austin Schmidt keeps the ball himself. Good things happen when he decides that. Slides right in for the touchdown, avoids the hit. Penn's controlling this game. And now their defense, how about making some plays as well? They get the QB out of the pocket, throws downfield, picked off. Ethan Horner has some blockers in front of him, gets the return deep into Riley's territory before he's taken down. But about ensuing drive, and the Wildcats, they want that football back. On the run, Murray Jackson, what a name, strips it, ball on the ground, and Aiden Norton recovers it for Riley. But, well, in the end, this Penn offense was just too much tonight. Landon Hall looking deep. Mason Bernacki with the physical catch and muscles himself into the end zone. That's why he hit the weight room right there. Then later in the game, reverse, Jeremiah Mitchell running, diving, scoring. Kingsmen get the double-digit win tonight, 49-6.
Well, obviously, it feels great to get a good victory. There's a good ball team, a lot of good players over there. We didn't start very fast, but I like how we came out in the second half. We'll worry about next week, tomorrow morning. We'll enjoy this win, and then we'll take it from there.
Oh, big result right there. And what a way to get the Northern Indiana Conference play started, right?
Yeah, and with that in mind, why don't we just stay in the NIC to another matchup in the conference. This one was right down the road. South Bend St. Joe hosting New Prairie. Huskies trying to stay undefeated to start this season, while New Prairie, they're looking for a bounce back after a loss last week. First quarter, and it's Cougars quarterback Reed Robinson keeping it, making things happen. Can anyone tackle him? Well, he's actually finally pushed out, though, right by the goal line. And it's only right that he finishes this off with a TD of his own. New Prairie takes the lead with that, but as the legendary Lee Corso would say, not so fast, my friend. Ensuing kickoff, James Crinity fields it. He has the blockers and he has the speed. When you add those two up, it equals 7. A kickoff return for a touchdown, and we're all tied up in this. All right, later in the first half, Huskies on the doorstep. Franco Biffle powers in for the TD. Huskies, they win big tonight, 43-13 on their home field.
Big win. Back out to Mishawaka. Marian hosting South Bend Adams. Home team with the ball. On the play fake, Mitchell Fimble keeps it himself. He is going through the defense. defense and fighting. Touchdown Knights. They take an early 7-0 lead. Marian also getting it done on defense as well. Adams trying to pass, but check out Seth Crizetter right through the line, brings down the quarterback. Big sack right there. And the Knights defense, well, they're still making plays here. Eagles trying to run the football. He stopped. JJ Gruber strips the ball. Now he's running. No one catches up to him. Look at the senior go. Defensive touchdown for Marian, and they get the shutout win tonight, 21-0.
Love when the big guys get the TD right there. He'll always remember that. And let's wrap up the NIC action for tonight. Elkhart taking on South Bend, Washington. The Lions have the football in the first. They're looking to throw, but pass deep, intercepted by Jaden Lineberry. What a play by the senior. And remember that name, because the very next play, how about getting it done on offense too? Lineberry, one of the most explosive players in Michiana, and he's showing it off right there. And he's just a highlight machine. Now he's punting. Well, actually, never mind. On fourth down, he's able to run and pick up the first and plenty more yards. Jaden Lineberry showing that he's a true one-of-one talent. But the Elkhart defense, they were able to tighten up down the stretch. Here's Gage Clemens with the sack. Lions end up winning this football game. They explode for some points, 34-13 later on in that one. And well, that does it for the first half of the show, but we're far from done tonight, Sabrina.
Yeah, don't go anywhere. Coming up next, some highlights from Michigan as well as the scores from around Michiana. But first, here's tonight's lottery numbers. Good luck.